Prophecy Chronicles with God's servant Yamkela Joseph. In this broadcast you will receive updates on prophecies which the Lord has spoken through his enabled servant.
Several roads have been closed to traffic in the Pinetown area in the west of Durban. This is due to flooding following last night's heavy rains. This morning, the body of a woman who went missing after her car was washed away in a river in Pinetown was recovered.
Now, family, once again, the Lord spoke to me about a flood that is coming again in South Africa, like a very massive flood that I'm seeing again in the coastal of this country. Say there's a serious flood again coming to the coastal parts of this country. The government must again prepare rescuing services and make sure they have adequate resources. So the Lord says there's a flood that is coming in the coastal areas of this country, once again, and a massive flood. And now this time, the rescuing services of this country must prepare themselves, as well as the government must prepare to have rescuing services and full resources. So they must make sure that their resources are adequate. The government must prepare, because I see another flood that can cause very, very serious damage, if not manageable, because of what is happening, the war that is taking place in the spirit realm. As a lot is happening, the water is beginning to be part of the warfare that is happening. So a flood is coming once again in the coastal parts of the country. But this time around, if the rescuing services are well prepared, it will not cause so much as it's supposed to cause. So meaning that it is time that you even prepare the drainage systems and everything that needs to be prepared in order to avert what is going to happen, especially in the coastal areas. So the Lord bless you. The Lord make his face shine upon your life.
Heavy rains in South Africa's KwaZulu-Natal province have caused severe flooding, leaving at least 3 dead. The Border Management Authority has temporarily suspended operations at 5 ports due to heavy rainfall causing severe flooding. Many officials, including law enforcement personnel, were stranded on an island where the immigration office is located and had to be evacuated by emergency helicopters for their safety.
The recent poor weather conditions, coupled with heavy rainfall that led to flooding and mudslides, have cost the lives of more than 20 people over the past 2 months in South Africa's KwaZulu-Natal. Disaster management team in the province have urged residents to remain on high alert as strong rain and possible flooding are expected to continue until Tuesday. Provincial authorities have expressed concerns about the potential impact of these severe thunderstorms and the associated flooding. Experts say the increasing frequency of storms and flooding in KwaZulu-Natal and other provinces in the country can be attributed to several factors, primarily linked to climate change and environmental mismanagement, and that the global warming is leading to more intense and frequent weather events. However, locals have blamed poor infrastructure, inadequate planning and weak drainage system. This is Calden Olmo from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The South African Weather Service issued a level 6 warning for disruptive rain over KwaZulu-Natal from midnight on Thursday. Areas in the upper highway of the city, such as Kloof and Hillcrest, are among those that have been severely affected. Businesses were not spared as the water from the rains made its way into Village Mall on Kloof Road in Durban. Residents living in low-lying areas have been advised to take special care during storms as sudden floods might affect them. The eThekwini municipality says it is attending to a series of power outages due to the disruptive rains.
Prophecy Chronicles with God's servant Yamkela Joseph. In this broadcast you will receive updates on prophecies which the Lord has spoken through his enabled servant.